Good morning, guys. It is market day, event day, all of that. It is 6:11 now. It opens up at 7:30 for vendors to come in. It is first come, first serve with location, I'm pretty sure, because they haven't sent an email about anything. So I'm assuming it's first come, first serve. It's at a middle school / elementary school. I'm pretty sure it's in their parking lot, and it is from 10 to 3:30. So let's get in the car. I have my car all packed up, so we're gonna go drive there now and hope for the best day. If you guys are new, hi, I'm Haley. I have a crochet small business, and come with me for my market day. Okay guys, it is here. It is officially market day, and I finished up setting up. Event starts in 1 minute. It starts at 10. So let's see how this market day goes. It is 10:12 now, and we got our first two orders. First order was for a dino, second was for an octo. Okay, we just sold a bee and what was it? A bee and an octopus. And then we got a second order for a leggy frog keychain and a mini pea. Okay, so as you might have seen in one of the last clips, silly me, I somehow changed my camera to like slow-mo or like cinematic mode or like some type of mode that none of my clips have sound. So I can't really use them. So instead we're gonna do this portion of the video a little bit different, and we're gonna do a little sit down, and I'm gonna tell you guys my inventory, like my entire inventory, like what I brought and then how much I sold, and then I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys what I priced my items for also, and then we'll go over like the grand total and all that fun stuff. So let's just get straight into it. And if you guys like this version better of me just sitting down and talking to you guys like this, or if you guys actually like the market, like the whole market version of it, or if you guys like both, let me know. Comment down below so I can figure out which format you guys prefer. But this is my first time doing this one, so we're gonna see how this goes, and let's just get straight into it. So my most popular item, I would say, are my octos. So I brought 41 octos, which is a lot just because I like to market prep them in advance, whatever. I brought 41 octos and I sold 21, and I sell them for $5. Next up, chickens. I brought a total of 17 chickens, all different colors, and I sold 10. Then I brought 2 jumbo chickens, and then one of those guys found a home. And I sell my chickens for 12 and my jumbo chickens for 20. Next up we have like mushrooms, also called like the mushroom boys. I brought 14 and sold 11, and I sold those guys also for 12. And then I brought 1 jumbo mushy and sold that one for 20. Next up are bees, and I brought a total of 15 bees and I sold 12. I brought a bunch of different colored bees, but I noticed particularly like in this market, my light colored bees were the first ones to go and the most popular ones. I don't think I sold any dark colored ones. I might have sold like 1 or 2, but then all the other like the colored ones, like the blue, pink, purple, those guys sold. But I did notice that my like light ones that are in like that yellow that you guys can see right there, like that light yellow, those were the most popular bees and they were the first ones to go. So gotta make a mental note of that one. And I also saw my bees for 12. Next up, I have my dinos, and I saw those guys for 20, and I brought 5 of them and 4 sold. I feel like my dinos, I priced them for 20. You can see like the little red guy right there. He was the only one left over. I priced them for 20, but they sell good. Like, if I could recommend you to market prep something, honestly, dinos sell good for both like little girls, little boys, like adults. Like, it doesn't matter. Dinos are a pretty good seller. And I sell my small dinos for 20. And then I also brought 2 jumbo dinos, and I sold those guys for 30, and I sold both of my jumbo dinos. I would highly recommend dinos. Next up, I have my leggy frogs, and I brought 6 and I sold 1. They don't get as much attention. I feel like people like overlooked them, didn't really acknowledge them. They're in like that crate, you can see them right there. They're like full-size leggy frogs, but those were those guys, and I also saw those for 12. Next up, I brought a singular mallard. That guy sold for 12. I brought 5 chicks. I think I had yellow and blue, and I sold those guys for 12, and those all sold. Then I brought 3 of my cows, and 1 of them sold, and I sold my cows for 35. Next up, I brought 1 axolotl, and I sold that one for 12. But the amount of kids and like teachers, because it was like at a school, the amount of kids and teachers who came up to me and were asking if I had axolotls was insane. Like, I'm gonna keep that like as a mental note. Like, if I know lots of kids are gonna be at an event, I would recommend making axolotls. I don't like making them, which is why I only had that 1 axolotl, and I've had that thing for months. And I just don't like making them, but they seem like they are pretty good sellers. I don't really know, but I had so many kids and like parents and teachers asking me if I had axolotls because they saw that one teacher walking around with an axolotl, and I'm like, I'm sorry, like, that was my only one. I'm sorry, I don't really make them, but I'm sorry. But yeah, I sold the axolotl for 12, and then I brought 4 like mini bunnies, and I sold all 4, and those were in my $5 section. Then I brought 2 opossums, or possums, I don't know, I'm not sure what they're called, but I brought 2 of those both sold. I think that I sold them for 7 each. And then I brought 4 of like these mini little like poppet frogs. Like, these are honestly so quick. Let me see if I have one. Yeah, it doesn't have a mouth on it, but these guys are so cute and they got so much attention. I only brought 4. I wish I made more, but these take, I think they even take shorter than an octopus to make. But I had those for also 5 in my $5 section. Then I had mini chicken nuggets. This was the first time I've ever brought like chicken nuggets, like these little frogs, and I also made like mini turtles, and I put those all in my $5 section just because I know it was a lot of kids in that event, and I typically don't have a $5 section, but for this market I decided to make like a $5 section, and I had my octos there, I had those mini frogs, I had mini turtles, and I had mini chicken nuggets. I sold out of all of those guys, and I sold all of those for $5. So I had 4 frogs, I had 6 mini turtles, and then I had 6 chicken nuggets. Those all sold out. I sold those all for 5. Next up, I have my keychains. I'm more newer to making keychains. I don't know what to put on them, but for now I have octos, bees, mushroom boys. I wasn't a fan of the mushroom boy one. I felt it was like too big for the keychain. And I also had peep ones because of Easter. But I brought 7 octo keychains, 1 sold. I had a bee, that one sold. I had 1 mushroom, that one sold. I had 2 peeps, 1 peep sold, and then I brought 5 frogs and 3 frogs sold. And I sell all of my keychains for 7. So that was it, guys. I really wish that my clips didn't like have no sound, or I don't know what I did, Haley, but a little boy, he came and he bought a leggy frog keychain. So excited, like he was so excited. He begged his mom for this frog keychain, and they come back. The little boy basically almost like in tears that somebody stole his leggy frog keychain. And the mom was like, here, like, we'll buy you another one. I'm like, oh my god, like, no, like, you don't have to, like, buy another one. Like, someone stole his frog keychain. And the kid was basically in tears. I was like, no, 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 like, she was insisting to pay for it. I was like, no, like, please take it. And then I told her, I was like, I only had, like, one of, like, that green. And I was like, if you see another kid with, like, that one green keychain, just know that's his, because I only brought one. But they never found the kid. And I was just like, that made me so sad. Like, the little boy was basically in tears over his Leggy Frog keychain being stolen. I was like, no, 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 just take another one, like, please. Okay, next up, I brought Easter baskets to this market because Easter was around the corner. So I brought 3 different types of Easter baskets. I had ones with peeps, I had ones with bunnies, and I had ones with chicks. So the ones that had peeps and bunnies, I sold those for $35, I believe. I think I sold them for $35. And I brought 4 peep ones, I sold 2. And then I brought 4 bunnies and I sold 1. And I sold those for $35, I think. Then I brought 6 chick Easter baskets and 3 sold. And I'm pretty sure I sold those for, I think, $15. I'm pretty sure it was $15. And then I also brought my crochet kits, which you guys know I have one for an octopus and a bee. They look just like that. And I brought a few of my kits, and I did sell one kit. I sold a bee kit to someone who wanted to learn how to crochet. And I sold one bee kit, and I'm pretty sure I sold it for $30. And guys, that was everything I sold. Basically sold out. I sold out of a lot of things, basically almost left. Sold out, which I'm so happy and grateful for. Just because, as you guys know, my market that previous weekend was it wasn't the best, and that's why I still had all of my stock left over. So when I saw this opportunity to do this market, I jumped on it because I still had my entire stock with me. As you guys see, like, I'm also restocked for my market that is actually not this weekend but next weekend. April 13th is my next market. But yeah, guys, that is everything that I sold. I might be mistaking a few things, like, here and there, but I tried my best to, like, recollect and figure out what I sold and all of that, just because I'm so sad. My freaking clips gone. Like, not even gone, sound gone. Like, cinematic mode, I don't know anything about cameras. I just, like, clicked the on button and hope for the best. Actually, I should have probably checked if this is in the correct setting, because, like, on my camera it shows the same. Like, we're just gonna hope this is also in the correct setting, because if not, I think I might just cry again. But anyways, the moment you guys have been waiting for. How much did I make? What was my profit? All of that jazz. So we're gonna start from lowest to highest, and then we're gonna go over fees and then the net total. So in Zelle, I made $49. In cash, I made $384. And in Square, I made a total of $691. And then, okay, let me turn the page. I have it all written down in my little notebook here. So that came out to my grand total, what I made was $1,124, which in my book is so amazing, so, like, speechless. Then let's go over the fees and stuff like that. So I did have to pay a booth fee to be there, which was $50. And then the Square fees, because you do have to pay fees for using the Square platform and things like that. So that was $21.83. So my net profit came out to $1,052.17. And I'm going to take that as my book as a successful market. Definitely lifted my spirits after my last market, just because you guys know, if you guys watched my last video, if you guys haven't watched my last market video, you guys should definitely go check that out. But definitely super happy with this. I'm definitely going to be doing more events like this. All my other markets that I'm registered for are more like actual like markets. Like, this one wasn't like a market, it was like at a school event that like had the opportunity open up for vendors to come. And maybe at the market or like event, I don't like calling it a market, but like the event that I did, there was maybe like 5 other vendors, but it was like at a school, so it was like children's based, and you know, that's like my demographic, like my population that I appeal to most. So I definitely think looking into more like school events instead of like official like markets is possibly better, especially like maybe like where I live personally. If you guys don't know, I'm located in Florida, in Orlando. So that's just my experiences, especially compared with last weekend with this weekend. Those are just my experiences. But if you guys like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you guys aren't subscribed already. And I do have more market videos coming up, more market prep videos coming up and stuff like that. So if that's something you're interested in, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get notified every time I make a post, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye everyone.